Hi, my name's Josh. I do vocals in glass houses. Life is a song about frequent anxiety attacks I have concerning death. It's gotten better in recent time, but a year ago or so, I was having a really hard time. Anytime my mind wasn't occupied with something else, I was constantly dreading and just terrified for my life, just scared of what was going to come. And as I state in the song, I'm a son with no faith. I have no religious affiliation. That's something that's not going to change about me. So I find a lot of the bright sides in that, the kind of way that I appreciate life for how short it is and how valuable, having this one shot at something is. But at the same time, it's terrifying knowing that it's all just going to go black someday, which, not like I'm going to feel pain or anything. It's just a scary feeling knowing that everything that I've, ever accomplished, anything I've done, and anything of my being, as far as I am aware, will be gone. So obviously, we live a bit beyond ourselves and we can influence those around us. And that's the way I'm trying to live my life to the fullest right now, is influencing and, leaving a mark, doing anything I can to try and exist beyond my own death. But the truth is, as far as I'm concerned, when I'm gone, I'm gone. So, if days go by, I don't think that much about it, but sometimes it just really, really drills into me. And I was having a really hard time with it for a while. And I knew it was something I wanted to cover in a Glass Houses song, because writing music has been one of the most therapeutic experiences for me, period. And being able to perform this stuff and say and mean the things that I've written down, even if at that moment on stage, it's something I'm not experiencing, it's still very much a part of me, because even that night after that show, I can go back into my bunk and those feelings will arise again. So speaking my truth means a lot to me. The song itself kind of came about because, funny enough, I was watching Game of Thrones, and I'm a huge fan, but there's a line by Beric Dondarrion where he says, "Death is the first enemy and the last." And even if we all lose, we all die in the end, it doesn't mean that we stop fighting. And that really resonated with me. I remember I had to jot it down in a notepad that I have on my phone. And I knew that when I look back at the notepad, I would understand why I quoted that and the feelings that arose from it. Because it made me realize that, it's sort of a flip of perspective. Instead of feeling helpless, like there's nothing I can do about it, I realized that, you know what, even if I'm going to lose, I can still fight. And that's going to be my life. That's going to be my experience and what I'm going to give out there. And I've truly started to live instead of just living in fear. I'm really living now, because that's something that I started to take with me every single day. And so when the time came to write, I had maybe 30 concepts for new songs last time we were in the studio. And this song specifically, I knew I really wanted to make the cut, because all the guys in the band looked over the songs. I told them the topics, what everything was about. I have a lot of stuff that I want to write about. Even if I haven't gotten out yet, I'm going to get it out in the future. But this was one I was hoping to get out soon, because it's something that's very close to me. And fortunately, they went for it, and they said, "Hey, this is a really cool concept. We're gonna drive this one in," and it was just really, off the tip of my tongue coming up with these lyrics. I like to write the song while we're writing the song. I kind of get poetry beforehand. I'll have a lot of stuff written, but the song itself, I will kind of modify that poem into the song, and sometimes it doesn't even look anything like it did on paper initially, and this one came very easily because, like I said, it was something that I was currently dealing with. It's an actual thing. And for me, the song, I state, in the bridge about my hands going numb or my hands shaking, and a lot of these feelings where, I recollect nights where I had to just get up out of bed and start running. I ran out into the snow and I was panicking and breathing heavy. And it's these anxiety attacks and these fear and this issue. And, it's tough to talk me down. People have been there and they've helped. But the truth is, it's going to be me who's going to decide if I'm the winner in my own battle or not. And fortunately, things have definitely gotten better. And writing the song and being able to express it and having that flip of perspective and seeing life as more of an adventure and a battle instead of just something I'm going to lose has helped a lot. But I'd be lying if I said every day is perfect and that this is just how, you know, things are and that, you know, everything's fine now. No, it still happens. I still have my issues and I'm far from perfect, and I'm not here to try and preach to anyone else how to live their lives, because I still have my own struggles. I still have my own journey to go down. But all I can do is tell my piece and tell you guys, you know, anyone who's listening, anyone who may relate to this sort of thing, I know how much I would kill to hear perspectives like this. So if it does resonate with anyone, that means the world. If you're just a fan of the music, that's cool too, man. That's super rad. Just sticking around and being a part of this music scene and hearing all these different perspectives, lyrics about so many different diverse topics. It's the reason that I keep coming back to this sort of shit. I mean, I don't just play in this music scene. I love this music scene. I love all these bands. I'm a fan of so much of this stuff. So it was a topic that I hadn't heard a lot of people talk about, and I'm really glad that I've gotten the opportunity to get out and say it. Thank you, guys.